We have the latest from an event that may give you chills when you find out where the proceeds are going.
Getting your degree is one step to getting a job, but a strong resume can help you establish a career.
And the science department has created a sticky situation here on campus.
Good afternoon and welcome to QUTV News This Week. I'm Abigail Moore.
And I'm Lauren Beeman. Coming up, one senior is saying goodbye to one of the great loves of her life. A new Netflix documentary is exploring the impact of the 13th Amendment. The Black Student Union hosted a viewing of 13th in McHugh Theater for QU students. The 13th Constitutional Amendment abolished slavery. The documentary uses archival footage and commentary to show that slavery hasn't disappeared from the U.S. BSU President Ernest Baker talked about how films like this can start conversations.
Definitely does. And this isn't the only documentary to open this type of discussion. I mean, this discussion has been going on for a long time. It's just people don't want to hear it. And not just white people, but black people, anybody. They don't want to hear it because this type of system is what we were all born into. And to have our reality shaken like that, no one likes to be shook.
The film argues how a variety of tactics, from Jim Crow laws to President Richard Nixon's war on drugs and President Bill Clinton's 3 strikes you're out policies, have sent large numbers of black men to prison. Legal scholars and activists in the documentary suggest profit and racism are motives for a large black prison population.
Are you tired of following someone else's rules? Becoming an entrepreneur may be easier than you think. Quincy University's CEO Club recently partnered with SCORE, a national nonprofit business organization. Together, they hosted the 3rd Entrepreneurship Series held in the Student Success Center's Big Room. Open to all majors and community members, this event focused on entrepreneurship in a global organization. The special guest speaker, by definition, is not an entrepreneur, but he thinks like one.
Try as many things as you can, because you can really do that in college, and just not be scared of failing.
The CEO Club plans to host 2 or 3 more speaker series events throughout the semester. Pizza and refreshments are generously provided by the CEO Club.
If you are applying for internships or graduate school,
if you're interested in learning more about the CEO Club and its upcoming events, please contact Dr. Cynthia Heilman for more information.
If you are applying for internships or graduate school, your main focus should be your resume. Kristen Leeson is the Director of Career Services and holds workshops to help students get their resumes ready. As part of an ongoing program, the Quest Center is offering career prep workshops. The latest event, A Lesson on Perfecting Resumes, was open to current and past QU students. Kristen Leeson presented those in attendance with her best resume tips and tricks.
It's important to attend it because you want to have your best foot forward. So if you have a polished resume before you start applying to jobs and going through the interview process, you're making a better impression.
Attendees received one-on-one pointers from Leeson, as well as hands-on assistance. Main takeaways include keep the resume to 1 page, use 11 to 12-point font, and organize using bullet points. Leeson explained that a strong resume will help students stand out among other job applicants.
I feel much more confident, and then I'm ready to go out in the real world and get a job.
Leeson's top tip for a standout resume?
Their internship experience, any kind of an experiential experience. So that would be something like their leadership through service learning or their internship practicum. Any type of a field experience would be necessary.
The next resume building workshop will be held Friday, February 23rd at 3 p.m. If you're unable to attend the workshop but would like to have your resume reviewed, you can schedule an appointment with Leeson.
Quincy University's School of Education recently received a grant totaling nearly $25,000. Thanks to the Tracy Family Foundation, QU's new Grow Your Own program will support education students with scholarships and a post-graduation mentorship. The grant will also go toward the creation of a summer institute for local students for grades 1st through 7th. QU hopes to grow its education department with the help of this grant. Taylor King joins us now in the studio to give us the latest on the Garner Hall theft, but not by who you think.
Thanks, Abigail. That's right, Abby. There has been a mischief going on in the freshman dorms of Quincy University. Visitors are usually welcome on campus, but some uninvited visitors are taking advantage of the name dorm mouse. Students have recently experienced mice in their dorms and eating their food. Freshmen have informed their residence assistants about the issue, but aren't pleased with the results.
So we totally detailed our room, we pulled everything out here, and then we thought the mouse was gone or something. But the next couple days, then we found more granola bars teared apart and like shredded. So
We have 2 mouse traps set up in one end of the hallway on the 2nd floor of Garner Hall. Students have reported spottings in Heline Hall as well.
Thanks, Taylor. Coming up next, a group of students on campus receive a big grant.
And the science department shows students how a fresh breakfast essential isn't too far away. We'll be back with more QUTV in a minute.
I'm so sorry.
Head football coach of the Quincy University Hawks, live from Applebee's every Monday night at 6 p.m. on WGEM Sports Radio for the QU Football Weekly with Coach Gary Bass. Bring your family for a great meal at Applebee's and hear from our coaches and our players as we discuss our previous game and preview our upcoming opponent. Quincy University Football, Applebee's, and WGEM Sports Radio, a winning combination. And as always, it truly is.
It isn't a building. It isn't an arena or field. It isn't a classroom. It's a friendship. It's the bonds you form. It's an opportunity. It's the experience. It's a cute thing. Schedule your visit today.
Join me, Coach Jenny Garber, head women's basketball coach at Quincy University Lady Hawks, live from the Tower every Sunday night at 6 p.m. or on ESPN 1440 for the Coach Jenny Garber Show. Grab your family for a great meal at the Tower and hear from our coaches and players as we recap our previous games and preview our upcoming opponents. Come out and support the QU Lady Hawks. And as always, it truly is.
Welcome back. The Franciscan Institute of Environmental Studies received a $25,000 grant. The donation comes from the Marion Gardner Jackson Financial Trust. Since 2011, the number of environmental science majors has nearly tripled, and so has the need for study space. The grant will be used to renovate the environmental science lab and corresponding classroom.
QU Professor of Theology Dr. Jonathan Miles recently presented at a symposium at Sacramento State, which focused on the limitations of the First Amendment on American college campuses. Miles' presentation was of his own research, where he discussed the moral problems of Title IX, the importance of free speech, and the relationship between ethics and epistemology.
They say money doesn't grow on trees, but for the Environmental Science Club, it does. North Campus is populated with trees, specifically silver maple and one sugar maple tree. These trees are major resources for QU, serving as a learning experience for its students and supplying sap to make maple syrup.
So you collect the sap, take it over to the sugar shack and boil it down and concentrate the sugar to make maple syrup.
Collect the sap for a week and spend an additional 20 hours boiling the sap. In effort to green the university, the club sells the syrup and uses the money raised to buy things for the university. The last thing the club purchased was a bike rack. The club is selling the maple syrup in Dr. Coelho's office at North Campus for $12 each bottle.
The QU Music Department plans to host a joint concert this Sunday, February 25th at 3 p.m. The QU Symphonic Band and Hawk Express Jazz Band will both be performing. The Symphonic Band is under the direction of Bill Mackold, and the Jazz Band is under the direction of Dr. Christine Dahm. The bands will be performing 2 pieces of their own and also feature vocalist Rayson Quello. The concert is being held in the Connie Neiman Center for Music and is free and open to the public. For more information about the concert, contact Dr. Christine Dahm at dammch@quincy.edu.
Coming up, we'll give you more information information on how you can help a great cause.
And Adam Meyer joins us next to tell you whether an umbrella should be your fashion accessory over the weekend.
Your future is looking pretty good because there's still time to get the affordable quality education you really want at Quincy University. Choose from more than 40 different majors, and 98% of our students get financial aid. Plus, great academic scholarships are available. Apply online for free at quincy.edu.
Or call me. It's not too late to get an affordable, quality education close to home.
Come explore Quincy University.
I'm Lauren. I'm proud to be a QU student. My time here has been some of the best days of my life. Let me show you how. People always say that college is the best 4 years of your life, and my experience at QU thus far has been just that.
Water won't stop students from jumping into a good cause. QUTV's Anna Konzak dives in.
The Quincy University Special Olympics Club held a plunge-a-thon on campus last Monday. Members filled 2 big tubs with ice and water and continued dumping bags of ice into them throughout the afternoon. The idea to host a plunge-a-thon on campus came from a conversation at Starbucks.
We decided to do one on campus so that we could get the students more involved and get athletes, coaches, teachers more participated in the event.
Everyone who donated had the chance to plunge into the icy water. Students, coaches, and even the athletic director all took their turn plunging. To show their appreciation, QU Special Olympics gave each plunger a free shirt, a cup of hot chocolate, and took their picture holding the frame made by members.
We take ice baths during camp, and it was much, much colder than that.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm in one of the tubs that many students and coaches have already plunged into today. Even in the 6-degree weather, the water is still freezing, but that hasn't discouraged any students from plunging into the freezing cold water. The club made a goal for the event to reach $500. After 4 hours of plungers and many students and teams participating, they exceeded that goal.
All the money goes to a good cause, so I would definitely do it again.
The Community Polar Plunge takes place at Mormon Park February 24th. All money raised at the campus plunge goes towards Saturday's event. If you'd still like to donate, contact Dana Walsh, Kellen Lamore, or Carla McLaughlin. Anna Konzak, QUTV News, Quincy.
Well, if you want to experience every season in 1 week, just move to Illinois.
Shorts on Wednesday and shorts on Monday, and coats on Wednesday. What is it, Adam?
Well, it's going to be a cold one this weekend, but first we're going to be taking a look at our headlines for this week. So first we're going to be taking a look at our weekend rain coming up on the weekend and the coastal temperatures for those students who are far away from home. We're going to take a look at what we're going to see for you guys back home. And a warmer week is just up ahead. So here we have our current temperatures. It's around 32 with winds coming in from the northeast around 9 miles per hour, making that wind chill 24 degrees. With clouds in the sky, there's a little bit of a spurts of water within the day. And here we have the East Coast 24-hour temperature change, and you can see that the whole entire East Coast is just going to be changing with 10-degree increments. And in Florida, it's going to be around the same 81 degrees. Georgia, it's going to be raising up to 10 degrees with 53 being the high throughout the week. In New York, it's going to be going up 6 degrees in climate. Now we're going to be taking a look at the West Coast, where it's all around the same in the mountain area, and on the West Coast itself, California, it's going to be around 50s, 60s throughout the next week. It's a little cold for those people out there, but I'm sure they can handle. So now we're going to see what our radar has for us this week and for the next couple of days. This weekend we can see these clouds coming in from the south, coming all the way up into the west, into the Midwest, going all the way out into the east. And with these clouds, they're going to be staying with us for the next couple of days, causing some rain in the horizon. This is our current temperatures at the moment, and as you can see here, it's a little bit chilly up north where it's low 30s with high 50 or high 40s in the south over here in Missouri area. But for us in Quincy, it's going to be around lower and upper 30s depending on what kind of day we're looking at, continuing on into the weekend. And here we can see the change of increments, and here we have increments of 10 degrees changing for us here in Illinois and Quincy area. And that's going to be nice for next week, because next week we're going to be having some nice short spring weather. Now we're going to take a look at our future track where we can see the low pressure coming in, where we're going to have a lot of clouds coming in this weekend, and this green spot right here is going to be this rain that's going to be changing right on into the Midwest, right where we're living in good old Quincy, Illinois. And right here, the rain is going to hit us on Friday in the morning, where we can see those light spots and showers. But on Friday night, this cold front right here is going to be swooping into the Midwest, where we're going to be seeing some colder temperatures on Friday afternoon as well as Sunday night into the morning. And now our 3-day forecast, where we'll see the changes of what's coming up next. Tomorrow it's going to be a little cloudy. This morning we had some AM ice where it's a little bit slippery. We got some salt on the road to make us nice and not slip. And for Saturday we're going to be seeing those thunderstorms and slight chances of rain throughout the week or throughout the day. Now our 7-day we're going to be taking a look just at what we have coming into next week. On Saturday the temperatures are going to begin to rise with 59. They're going to drop on Sunday, but when they drop, those clouds are going to be going away, because it's going to be a sunny day with 50 being the high, 33 being the low. And on Monday, it's going to be partly cloudy. Those clouds are going to be with us just for a little bit, but the temperatures are going to increase by 3 degrees. It's going to continue out through the week, where Tuesday is going to be our high of 61. It's going to just be a nice week after that.
That sounds great. Well, and March is coming up, and March means spring break, so I'm already very excited for that.
It'll be very interesting to see what kind of weather March brings us. Thanks, Adam. Coming up, one student athlete's time on the court has reached the end of the 4th quarter.
And QU welcomes new players and teams into the Hall of Fame when we come back.
That's a good segue.
At Quincy University, because our online master's programs are tailored for the professional working adult. Our experienced professors will challenge and inspire you, so you can earn your master's degree in business administration or a new online master's in communication. It's academic excellence that's affordable and suited for your schedule. You can do this online from Quincy University. Find out more at quincy.edu.
Welcome to Quincy University. Join me, Coach Jenny Garber, head women's basketball coach at Quincy University Lady Hawks, live from the Tower every Sunday night at 6 p.m. or on ESPN 1440 for the Coach Jenny Garber Show. Grab your family for a great meal at the Tower and hear from our coaches and players as we recap our previous games and preview our upcoming opponents. Come out and support the QU Lady Hawks. And as always, it truly is.
Your future is looking pretty good, because there's still time to get the affordable quality education you really want at Quincy University. Choose from more than 40 different majors, and 98% of our students get financial aid. Plus, great academic scholarships are available. Apply online for free at quincy.edu.
Or call me. It's not too late to get an affordable, quality education close to home.
Come explore Quincy University.
Boys of summer have started playing even though the weather isn't cooperating.
The Hawks came out swinging in this week's doubleheader, but how did they do? QTV's Bailey Grubel joins us now with highlights.
That's right, it's time for baseball, but first we honor a special senior who gets the spotlight all to herself. As basketball season comes to an end, athletes here at Quincy University always have to come and go. But check out who I got to talk to for her solo senior day for the women's basketball team.
single senior, Annika Webster. Webster came into Quincy as the sole freshman in her class on the basketball team and doesn't regret her solo journey at all.
I think I was fortunate enough to have a freshman year that I did because I was kind of thrown into things. I didn't have the time to kind of be nervous about it. They kind of needed me my freshman year, and then it kind of carried on throughout. It was kind of honestly ripping the Band-Aid off, to be honest.
Being the only senior to graduate this year means having a senior day all to herself. Head women's coach Jenny Garber says how much of an impact Webster has made on the team over the last 4 years.
Very big shoes to fill in a lot of areas, in the leadership area, in the basketball area, of course. You know, she's averaging 16, 17 points a game, so that's going to be hard to fill. And, you know, just her overall presence within the team and within our program.
Webster will indeed be big shoes to fill. She has left a mark on this team that will never be erased.
Quincy will induct 6 individuals and 1 team into the Sports Hall of Fame at an honorary brunch Saturday, February 24th at 10 a.m. The brunch will be in the Hall of Fame room located in the Health and Fitness Center on campus. Reservations can be made for $20 each, and to make a reservation, please call the Alumni Services at 217-228-5226. Inductees will also be recognized at the halftime of the QU men's basketball game against McKendree that afternoon. Last Sunday, the Quincy baseball team had its debut doubleheader against the #1 seed Delta State University. Finding strong starts in both games, the men were unable to hold the lead as they fell first 6-5. In Game 1, transfer Jeff Hightower found a 2-run homer to left field for his first Quincy career home run. In the bottom of the 7th, he found another homer, and Hightower finished going 2 for 3 at bat with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, and 2 homers. In Game 2, Cody Birdsong got his first Hawks career home run as well, giving them the 1-0 lead over Delta State early on. It was then the Hawks let up several fielding errors and fell to Delta State in the second game as they took advantage and broke away from QU, winning 11-2. The men's volleyball team faced Ohio State University on Sunday as well, losing 3-0. In the first set, the men had the chance to come back, cutting it to an 18-17 match before Ohio ran a 3-point streak where they continued to hold the lead. Anthony Winters led the team with 7 kills. Earlier this week on Monday, the men's volleyball team had another match against MIFA matchup McKendree University, losing 3-1. The Hawks won in set 2 from a final kill from Brendan Estrada to win 25-19. Anthony Winter once more led the Hawks with 19 kills, followed by Van Flick, who added another 39 assists for the team. And I do want to mention also the men's side of basketball. There was also 1 senior who graduated and will be graduating and honored here. Both teams only lose 1 senior for this year. That means pretty much experienced players coming back for next season.
Oh, absolutely. Thanks, Bailey. A final look at your forecast when we come back.
Hey, Coach Gary Bass, head football coach of the Quincy University Hawks, live from Applebee's every Monday night at 6 p.m. on WGEM Sports Radio for the QU Football Weekly with Coach Gary Bass. Bring your family for a great meal at Applebee's and hear from our coaches and our players as we discuss our previous game and preview our upcoming opponent. Quincy University Football, Applebee's, and WGEM Sports Radio, a winning combination. And as always, it truly is.
It isn't a building. It isn't an arena or field. It isn't a classroom. It's a friendship. It's the bonds you form. It's an opportunity. It's the experience. It's a Q thing. Schedule your visit today.
Join me, Coach Jenny Garber, head women's basketball coach at Quincy University Lady Hawks, live from the Tower every Sunday night at 6 p.m. or on ESPN 1440 for the Coach Jenny Garber Show. Grab your family for a great meal at the Tower and hear from our coaches and players as we recap our previous games and preview our upcoming opponents. Come out and support the QU Lady Hawks. And as always, it truly is.
Welcome back. Adam has a final look at your weather for this week.
Here's what's going to be looking over at our 7-day forecast. Here's what's going to happen this whole entire week. Again, and on Sunday, it's going to start getting sunny with those clouds dispersing, but on Saturday, we're going to have those thunder showers. Now, Monday, those clouds are going to come back, but the temperatures are going to be a little bit higher on Tuesday, with 61 being the high. And they're going to drop just a little bit on Wednesday, with 58 being the high as well.
That should take us right into the first week of March.
Yeah, and definitely into more reasonable temperatures for spring sports.
Exactly. Thanks for watching QUTV this week. For Billy and Adam, I'm Abigail Moore.
And I'm Lauren Beeman. Find us on Channel 97, Twitter, and now live on Facebook and YouTube for campus updates. We'll see you next week.